Howdy Earthlings, AI is bad. That sums up the whole video. Bye! Kidding, sort of. AI, if for some reason you don't know about it yet, is a series of programs that generate images, text, and other forms of media by pulling information from the media that it's fed or trained on. It's treated like it's learning, but it's more like making a ransom note using magazine clippings. It steals bits and pieces of other people's work and mixes it together to create a new image from the works. New in air quotes there. It replicates, it copies, it traces, it steals from skilled individuals. We're told every day that the only people who should be allowed to make a living are skilled individuals or skilled laborers, yet every day those same jobs are being taken away by AI. It's like they want us all to be quote-unquote unskilled laborers. And you might think that I'm over-exaggerating with the death of jobs and stuff like that, but just the creation of AI transcription has put the majority of transcribers out of business, a business that was already struggling to begin with. Transcription is basically listening to audio or video of something and turning that into text. AI is killing translation too. Artists are being fired in favor of AI, and AI is being given more opportunities than humans are for creative work. And then when those humans have to go on and go to like minimum wage jobs and stuff like that, guess who's in charge of the applications who decide whether you get hired or not? That same AI that took your job. This was already bad, but AI is spreading its roots into everything with even a fraction of creativity to it. People have lately been talking about their disdain for Etsy, a website that is supposed to be about humans selling handmade human objects like carpentry, art, crochet, jewelry, the creative and fun jobs that we dream to have. Those are being taken away from people right now. Talented craftsmen are having their listings drowned beneath a sea of AI-generated garbage that doesn't even match the product that they're selling. Like crochet kits of animals that not only don't look like the AI image, but not even in the same species of the animal the kit claims to enable you to make. It's gotten so bad that some people are using AI images as their listing photo, then using real pictures for the main listing. Artists are feeling so overwhelmed by AI that they're using it because they think they have to just to stay competitive. You don't. And honestly, if I see an AI thumbnail on any of your posts, any of your listings, I'm probably not going to click your thing to find out if you're AI or not and buy your thing. But here on YouTube, there is tons of AI slop on top of human-made slop. Drama content and pirate software dick writing. Whoa, that was a bad cough. That was really bad. I need a drink after that. YouTube isn't a place where everyone is treated equally. Even YouTube uses AI. If the AI that is in charge of the algorithm wants YouTube to make money, they'll go for the people with the most views. And if all of the people at the top are white dudes, then the AI may decide that your skin tone and sex matter more than the content and the quality of content you create. Even if it didn't go that far, every single thumbnail you see on your feed is a spot that could go to another creator. So if your feed or searches are filled with AI, then all of those spots could have gone to a person who worked hard to bring you the video that you could have watched. AI is taking over photography as well, and stock assets, meaning one day I could show you an asset and it could accidentally be AI generated, and I didn't know it. That's Shrimp Jesus. I knew that one already. I know that one's AI, but it's an example. It's so realistic, right? AI food images, replacing food photography professionals. AI writers have been producing dangerous books for years now. There are foraging books that will teach you to eat the wrong mushrooms. And as someone with a little bit of foraging experience, like barely any, this is like basic information that even the AI doesn't know. If you eat the wrong mushroom, it means hallucination, seizures, shitting yourself, and even death. Not necessarily in that order either. Personally, I hope to die before I shit myself, but accidents happen, you know? Even politicians are being impersonated by AI. AI is ruining our games now, with games like Roblox seeing tons of games including AI memes like tralalero tralala. You know it's bad when even our memes are being outsourced. It's happening in Fortnite too. You can't even browse the Switch new releases without seeing a bunch of hentai games that use AI generated anime girls, and they don't even show any nudity because the AI needs a subscription to generate porn. There's tons of non-porn AI games on the Switch eShop too, like puzzles, visual novels. Even the coding in these games can be AI generated. Shitty Photoshop is even dying, and studies are showing that AI is actually making us more stupid. We weren't doing that great in the smarts department in the first place because this guy got 2 terms. This AI issue isn't just about stealing people's jobs, it's about a death of creativity and intelligence, a death of what makes us human. Like archaeologists count the start of true human intelligence as the first day that we started making things for more than just function, but for aesthetics too, because that's that's when we were smart enough to go, oh, I like pretty thing more than I like the ability to kill things. AI is killing humanity, and it really sucks that it wasn't in the cool way with like angry robots and stuff. But even literally AI is killing us. It may soon take more electricity than we can even produce, and Trump wants to get rid of things like wind farms and solar farms because it's ugly. If it's ugly, make it pretty. Nothing is stopping you from turning those steel giants into some sick-ass Dutch windmills. I'll get my clogs and we'll boogie down and make a whole thing of it. It'll be awesome. Cutting clean energy is still cutting energy in general. We won't have the power needed to support this whole new AI boom that we'll see from Trump's shittyful new bill. These data centers don't just consume a lot of electricity, but they're using up all of our water for cooling. I'm so glad that humans have to go without water because we needed more images of this fucker. Maybe we don't have to worry about floods when the polar ice caps melt, and when we run out of water, we can just drink polar bear blood, because fuck it, why not? Coca-Cola always made them suckers look tasty. It might be a reality. Not the polar bear drinking, but the water crisis this will cause is already happening. People living near data centers have lower water pressure, have sediment caused by data centers in their water. People are stockpiling water so they don't drink the data center gunk. Clean water is one of the few remaining rights that humans have, and that's slowly being siphoned off so someone can generate a few more images of Shrimp Jesus. I'm just so incredibly exhausted with everything. The constant spiral of everything is enough to make you feel like you're drowning, but at least soon there won't be enough water to be actually drowning. I think it got this bad because we live in a results-based world. We live in a country where your value to society is the paycheck you bring home, that ownership means accomplishment. I have this and that, and thus I deserve it more than those who don't have it. It doesn't matter how much work you put into anything because people only care about the end result. Wow, your art is so beautiful, but so is this AI image, and thus they are equal. How does that not sound stupid to people? For a country that claims to praise and uplift hard workers, why do we not value the artists who have been drawing for a decade to learn the skill needed to draw that one image that you crank it to? Creatives are told every day that their line of work, their passions, are going to get them nowhere, that they'll never make it. They spend decades mastering their craft, and people praise them for the work that they make. Then an AI steals the work of those people and pumps out more pixels on a screen. Art isn't the images or the pixels, it's the message, intent, work, emotion, spirits. It's the self laid bare on canvas for everyone to witness. It's vulnerability. It's a sacrifice. But sure, neat pixels you did there, champ. This soulless image is totally on par with a person's life put to canvas. I don't think people understand art as well as they think they do. I think artists should just go on a strike. No new works for an entire month, and then you can see just how empty and soulless this world is without humans making stuff for humans. There's a silver lining though, so don't give up hope yet. AI can't create anything truly new or original, so AI may be reaching its limits. The rate at which it copies is faster than people are creating. AI is running out of new works to rip off, and we're seeing some signs of AI inbreeding and internal biases ruining images. AI can't draw a completely full glass of wine because no one shares pictures of one that is full, so they're all half full. Asking an AI to touch up a photo causes it to turn yellow with each touch up because the majority of photography is done under golden hour, when the sun is just right and it makes photos look beautiful. AI adds a yellow filter without a care for why sunset or sunrise is beautiful. These internal biases and inbreeding will continue to get worse as AI kills and takes more jobs from people. If there are no creators left, there's no food left for the machine. There are things you can do too. If you buy something and it turns out to be AI, demand a refund for them not disclosing it. Leave bad reviews. Bad reviews can seriously negatively impact an Etsy seller. Why would Etsy promote someone who doesn't make them money or has low user satisfaction? If they do disclose that they use AI, complain that the disclosure isn't clear enough or big enough where everyone can see it. Complain that it's not at the top of the page. Tell people who use AI that the reason you're not buying it is because they used AI. If you're a creator, disclose that you specifically and deliberately choose to not use AI. Put something like no AI in your titles and headers. If they won't disclose that they use AI, then you should talk about how awesome and homemade your stuff is. People don't know about the work that goes into what's made because you don't tell them about it. I taught myself how to make my videos and how to model and rig live 2D models. I made myself a Hamtaro like hamster because I love Hamtaro and the art, not because I'm a soulless machine copying it. This model tells you what I like, Hamtaro and banger classic games like Parappa. I use this model because I made it myself and I'm happy with how it looks. My art looks the way it does because I use a mouse to draw despite having a drawing tablet. It's just too big and heavy. I don't like pulling it out and plugging in all those cords. I make these keychains because I love my audience and I want them to have cool stuff that humans made. I paid the artist to make these. Per Opal made the floating one and Junior/Vigo Burrito made the one that you all get weird about. I paid for the game I am playing in the background because I love how it looks, the humans whose work made it great, for how fun it is to play, and for how it makes me feel. I use the music I use because I like how it sounds and the emotions it invokes. I don't slap a bunch of junk together. All of these are conscious choices made by my inner voice screaming out to tell you what I love. I am telling you a story, if you just stop and listen. Sure, AI can replicate this, but it'll never understand this, nor will it be able to give you this. It doesn't understand being a high school dropout because of being bullied, assaulted, and sent death threats for being queer. It doesn't understand the nights of solo studying to get my GED. It doesn't know what it was like teaching myself better grammar, writing, spelling, and scripting. It doesn't know what it was like to fail at YouTube for a decade before finally seeing some small success. I taught myself to edit. I taught myself to record, make models, rig them, draw, and the thousands of hours of work it took just to get this far. AI can recreate it, but it can't replicate the soul or the work that made it. I don't consider what I do to be art, not in the sense that others think of it, but I do create, and AI can't do that. It can only recreate. Thanks for watching. This was a little rant I wanted to talk about. AI has been something that has been bothering me for a while, but I don't think I've made a full video about it. I guess I made one. But this shit-ass comment and recent events like eShop, Etsy, and political impersonators just really got me going. So if you enjoyed this video, check out my other commentary videos like how TikTok has a porn problem. Let's thank the supporters now. People like you help make videos like this so awesome. So thank you to the supporters who buy my merch like keychains, donate on Patreon, and supers and members on YouTube. By being a patron or a member, you get your name in the credits. I'll also be doing special bonus videos for patrons, and it was ad-free on both Patreon and YouTube members. So thanks again to Taito Phoenix, Aspirin Artist, Paper, Faye Penguin, Momentary Unicorn, Aurora the Puppy Moth, Sly, Nat, Marius Yini, Worm Syrup, Rask, Ver, Beeve, Sly Again, Colorado Blue, Vaderson, Linky, Splackjack, Willie P, Baxter Rabbit, and Malting Brick. And TG Dante, because YouTube didn't update that your membership got renewed for some reason, but you're definitely a member still because I know the icon is directly next to your name, but YouTube didn't update it, so it doesn't show on my list of people who are actually members. I'll see you all later. I'm gonna go eat an entire bag of taco-flavored sunflower seeds and be depressed.